Welcome back to Athena One Muse. Okay, first and foremost, again, I want to express my deepest appreciation and gratitude. I'm profoundly grateful to all of you viewers, even the ones that don't like, share, or subscribe. I thank all of you who just stumble across my videos and watch and listen, and maybe I can add value to all of you. I also want to, of course, extend my profound gratitude to all of you who do subscribe, like, and share, and of course, all your comments. I love taking out the time to comment is really showing and gives me so much gratitude, because then that gives me a chance to do my job better. Okay? All right. So this month I'm using the chakra cards for our Soulful September to unravel a story for all of us. Virgo, your soul word that I heard is vigilant. So this month of September, Virgos are going to be vigilant. And the song I heard was Let It Be Me. But I want to say it, let it be me. So that has many connotations to it when you say it a different way, right? So however that plays out, we will see in the story. I'm also going to, we are still in summer love mode, of course, always in summer love mode, or always in love mode. So let's see what we have for Virgo. Let's see how the story unfolds. Let it be me. Vigilant Virgos. What do we have to be vigilant about this month? Let's see. And one more. Or I'm going to actually say, I'm sorry, two more. Yes, two more. Thank you. Okay. Virgos. Okay. Leo's reading had a lot of illumination, which actually all of September's readings, because they're soulful, for some reason, almost all of my readings prior to this one, as well as this one, is being illuminated by the light. So I have to tell you, there's always light at the end of every tunnel. Okay, so let's start with the most important part that I feel that that's happening right now in Virgo's life, is that something has transpired, that there has been a completion in your life, and you're fearing, or you have had to realize something was rejected. An idea, an offer, a love. There's rejection here that comes to a culmination, a completion. I'm feeling very much this is about a relationship that was rejected. Whether you rejected it or you were rejected by another. Because there is a completion now that has taken place. So because of this, you are becoming vigilant in finding your own value and trusting your intuition. It is imperative, Virgos, that you be vigilant in knowing that your worth is not based upon your vanity. It is not ego-based. I think you're learning this month. because there's been a rejection and a completion. And it's about who you are. And now you're following, because of this, you're following your intuition, and you're finding your self-worth, your value. Moving forward diligently to find out what really matters, Virgo. What matters? Does your vanity matter versus your value? That's what I'm seeing this month. It's very clear. I see it. You're now using your intuition. And usually it comes after, right? Comes after a rejection and a completion. So now, after all of that is said and done, you take your intuition with a lot of prayer. There is light here. There is growth here. This is worth. This is who you are, your worth. You know you're worthy. When you get on your knees, using your intuition, you already know, because this is all white. So you know that the only way you can get through this completion in your life, whatever it may be, the only way is through you're being guided through prayer. And that is how you will find that your self-worth is more than your ego will tell you. It's your value versus your vanity. Being vigilant and knowing what is more important, Virgo, to you. And thank God we have a very beautiful, joyful, free human that's enlightened, that finally your prayers have been answered and your instincts to pray were good ones. And your self-worth now is back. You're finding you again this month. And of course, this card says, let it be me. That's perfect, isn't it? Let it be me. Of course, let's not forget, because there could be a completion underway and rejection, something was rejected or you have been rejected. You decided that this wasn't more important. This was not more important. Your ego was not more important than your self-worth, your value. And you instinctually know that that's true. Because everyone instinctually knows everything. Because we are one. We are the divine. So we always know. You were asked to pray. When we're in this situation where we are only guided to pray, we know when it's time to pray. We get on our knees and we pray. And we find ourselves again. So, vigilant in the joy of knowing, let it be me. Let it be, here I am, me. Wow. I'm like, oh my God. like totally floored with that. What a beautiful culmination of a story. Soulful September is beautiful. Virgos. Now, I'm going to say this is for either singles, dating, and or married, and living together, or in a relationship, long-term, what have you, short-term, whatever. The divine is going to dictate the cards for me, because when I began the readings, the first couple readings, I was asking for the singles, love, romance, and I was receiving the opposite. So now that means let go, surrender, and let's just see what the divine wants to unfold for us. Just like instinctually we knew, we know. No, we know instinctually that the only thing after something has come to a culmination of completion, the only thing is to pray. The way to yourself is to pray. To know is to pray. Quoted by Athena, one muse. All right, so it looks like, I'm going to take one more card. Okay. It looks like this completion is because there's not enough love there's not enough love and passion in a relationship. The completion is that there's not enough love and passion in a relationship, as well as a separation that has manifested and completion from this situation. There's a lack of forgiveness and learning. The learning is that you have now completed a cycle, knowing that there is not enough love and passion to sustain a relationship, a marriage. There's a separation because something has happened where forgiveness and learning was required. And even if forgiveness and learning was being asked from the universe after prayer, you instinctually know that the separation had to happen because there's just not enough love or passion in the relationship, even if forgiveness has been given. Sometimes we learn from these and must move on in order to ultimately have our joy within ourselves, right? The joy within ourselves, being who we are. This kind of love does not give us this. So you have to let go. Let go. See, look at her hands are up. She's letting go. It's not gender specific. You've got to let go in order to move on into a life that will provide you joy. You can't hold on to something that's not working. Okay? So that could have been either for singles or for those who are coupled and or married. Coupled meaning, dating and or married. But I am going to pull again for you, Virgos, because first of all, I want to do both. So whatever the universe wants to provide us with, whatever love that Virgos are experiencing after a time of deep contemplation, completion, and prayer. 3 cards. Once that happens, I'm not going to pull any more because these 3 are amazingly beautiful. Seriously. So is this one. All right, for those of you, because if I were watching this video, I'd say, well, what was underneath that she looked at? So I'm showing you that once you let go, instinctually knowing to let go after prayer, this happens. Sorry about the glare. Okay, so this happens. And this happens. This happens when you let go and you let God. You see how it works? Once completion happens, and you now know that your value is more important than how you value yourself is more important than your ego is telling you to value. What do you place that on? You're no longer worried about rejection because you instinctively know that you're going to find your happiness within your value once you pray and ask for guidance. Then everything falls into place. Okay, these are these 2 cards. And then whoever is worth waiting for, that is going to come in September, in Soulful September, will be someone who is certainly not only a past life, but worth waiting for. And your prayers have been answered. It is so beautiful. So be vigilant, Virgos, about owning your truth and making sure that you pick self-worth over ego. Value yourselves first. And when you do become that whole person, you then find your wholeness. The other person that you're going to meet vibrates on that same level, and your wholeness is within the other half of wholeness, becoming one. Let it be me. That's really beautiful, Virgo. Be blessed. Be blessed. And I will see you again in the cool autumn breeze of October.